side chance. Stinky, but that's what it is. A little stinky, guys. A little bit stinky, kids. What it is. Yeah, well. I think one day it'll be alright. Kitty poo poo, huh? Need the kitty poo poo for you guys? Tastes good, huh? Hi, good morning, good morning. Oh, hi, guys. Let's check our fire. Good morning. Cool. Ready to go pee-pee? Come on. On the side, where we have way too much snow. Let's check our fire. Yeah, I just installed that fresh, brand new, hot, spanking off the press wood stove, baby. Sit right here for a second. Hi, honey. Good girl. Yeah, just put the new wood stove in yesterday, but it's stinky because of the first burn you're supposed to do outside, but we burned it with the door and windows open. We froze our ass off yesterday. The whole day burning, but it still has that chemical smell. But anyways, those went on sale yesterday for $249 at Tractor Supply. So I went and bought a new one. My old one was getting whooped. Anyways, God bless you guys. Hope you all doing good. Yeah, these are the American Stove Company. Almighty Joe. Or Jojo. Good morning, guys. Oh, let me check our doggies. Let's check the doggies, huh? Hi, girl. Is Belle outside? No, Belle didn't even go outside yet. Go ready? No. Hi, Bear. Hi, Pad Thai. Daddy. Come on, Daddy. I smile. Just want to have my coffee. Just want some coffee. Time is it? 4:30. 4:30 in the morning. We've been up. We're up. Guaranteed we're up. Out where the river flows. How you guys doing? Got some puffy eyes, but what do you do? What do you do? Love you guys, man. Love you, TikTok, YouTube. All y'all. Not so much TikTok, but not a big fan of TikTok. I have it. I have like 18,000 followers on TikTok, but it's just not the same. It's like, I don't know what annoys me about it, but I'll take YouTube all day. And then nice guys, $249. I recommend you buy one. For that price, you know. Right on. Let's go check our dog. What's this say? Timberliner? Yeah, no. I don't know what that means. Is that a type of stove? Timber stove, I think. They're not even in here. I don't know how much snow we got. Way more than I want. I heard you. There you go. Good boy. Let me do that. Get out of life, bitches. Oh, hi, handsome. How was it, dude? How was it, Chef Poopy? I'm a boy. What's that? Who's that? Somebody texting me already? I don't know who's texting me already. Nor do I care. Oh, where you wear it so well. Tired of twisting. Oh, yes. Things are now cold. I wondered why. I can't tell you what she did to me, but my body will never be the same. Got some wood fire. Got us a wood fire, don't we? You know my body will never be the same. Oh, a little kick in your behind. She'll show you no mercy. She sure loves, she sure loves, she sure loves you. Oh. Oh, girl, hang on. Come on. Hang on, girl. What you want, my love? You need some food in the bowl? A little bit early. Where's your ball? Val, where's your ball? Got a ball, Daddy. Oh, Banger, you don't have a ball? Val, you want a bowl of cereal? Here. There. 1, 2, wiggy wiggy woo woo. And then Bear's got a full ball. Smell-o-vision going on right now. Into the burning path. You're all right. Come on. You're all right, big boy. Come here. Come say hi. Hi, dude. Me. Hi, buddy. Things are cold, I've wondered why. What's that, Bear? Ready to go pee-pee? Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Good morning, dude. Good morning, buddy. All right. Come on, guys. Good job. That's called throat singing. It's a technique the Mongolians use in a lot of Eastern cultures. It's not easy, but it's therapeutic when you do it. It's all right there. Coming from deep. You don't even need to breathe, really. In, out, projecting. You can just feel it coming right up. And then once you tap into that, you can just go all your ranges right down deep. You know what I mean? example. But all right here. It's a technique they practice. It's fun, therapeutic. The Mongolians. That's oh, what's the name of that one? Oh, they're popular. They sing what the hell? I forget. There's one. Oh, the Who. How dare me forget? They're called the Who. H-U. That's a Mongolian throat singing band. That's kind of who taught me. That's kind of who taught me. Ugh. I had itchy eyes, though. Oh, I don't give a fuck about the flat earth thing. You're walking around, obviously you're not on a hill. But I don't know what, I could care less if earth is flat or round or square. All I know is we're in prison. This is a prison planet. You're not going nowhere. That's all I need to know. You're in jail, son. But yeah, I'm not a conspiracy guy. I don't have a television. I don't have a radio. I don't give a flying fuck about that shit. I don't care about the Kardashians. I don't care about Hollywood. I don't care about the news. I don't care about politics. I care about my family. I care about Jesus. I care about Michigan. Stand your ground. That's all we're doing. Anyways, let's throw it. Don't make me laugh. I love it. Ohio. We're in Michigan, son. Go Ohio, baby. I'm not into that rivalry, Michigan, Ohio. Although we've won the last 4 or 5 years. Michigan beat Ohio State just last week. But in the past, Ohio's dominated Michigan over the years. So I laugh now because all of us Michigan fans are saying, "Oh, we're number one." No, Ohio was number one way longer. But anyways, go blue, baby. Let's check my doggies. I got a couple doggies. Oh, good morning. Doody 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 do. Hi, my master. Fly, my master, and into the burning pit. Same old trip, it was back then. So I made a big mistake. Hi, guys. I'm not letting you out, Poopy. You want to go out, little girl? No, I don't, Daddy. Oh, Bear. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing, Bear? I'm a big boy, Daddy. Into the burning pit. Oh, maybe this is the last day of this stove stinking. I didn't have the luxury of... I wanted to put it in, you know. But they want you to put it outside and burn for a day or two with it outside before you bring them in. Takes all the chemicals. They spray these things with all kinds of stuff. The cast iron itself has cancer warnings right on it. You know what I mean? So the state of California won't even sell this wood stove. So there's a toxic element to these things. But anyways, I bought one, the same one 3 years ago that I just put on the porch. I'm going to have a backup now. And it took a... But I had that other one dialed right in, man. Just perfect. The handle, I knew what's, you know, perfect. I had it dialed right in, but this one's a little different. This one, I noticed that all of the draw like my last one, I could leave it cracked like that, and then all of a sudden you'd hear a massive draw. But this one, the draw comes because obviously it's got a nice new seal. It's all brand new. And this one comes when you close it, you can hear it go. Anyways, hi Bear. Wood burning is bad for the environment. I would say natural gas, mining the earth. You know what I mean? I would say out of all of the heating sources, wood would be the most earth friendly. You're talking about the carbon footprint. Obviously, you're talking about, what are you talking about? Which part of wood burning are you referring to? The carbon footprint could be the only detrimental thing, but I'm not mining for oil out here, at least. You know what I mean? I'm not digging up Mother Earth. These are dead trees that would have died and decomposed. And actually, the decomposition process, when a tree falls to the ground and it starts decomposing, that produces more carbon monoxide than a burning tree. So any of you scientists in here, you already know the dead trees laying in your yard decomposing, that emits way more than a burning stump. So you're better off cleaning up those dead trees and burning them. I'm an expert. Oh, really? I grew up in LA. Where I wanted to do that. I wanted to show you me. Yeah, I grew up in LA. Went to high school in San Bernardino. Moved up to Hollywood, right on Sunset and Poinsettia. A couple places in Hollywood, but my last apartment right on Sunset and Poinsettia. Right in front of Rock and Roll Ralph's. Right on the corner there. It's now a chiropractor's office. That building used to be apartments I lived in. And then I moved to Venice Beach. But what were we talking about here? Yeah, LA. Yeah, I lived in Western and 28th, way in the hood of LA. We lived in the warehouse district of LA. I used to have my business in LA, selling door to door. But yeah, LA's all right. LA woman. Yeah, I left Cali. I knew Cali wasn't going to be home. I knew I've been living in Cali since I was 15, and I knew for a fact that wouldn't be home. I just didn't feel it in my soul. But it was fun for 30 years while I was out doing my art and traveling single, living the van life and doing the band in LA, and we had a great life when we were kids up there. Shout out to all my homies. I still have a lot of friends and family out there. As a matter of fact, what's up, Dwayne? Dwayne just texted me last night from LA. What up, homie? I see ya. Yeah, I moved when I was 15. My mom moved me from Saginaw to San Bernardino because I was a bad kid. So she thought it was going to change. I went there from 15 till I was 18, my senior year in high school in San Bernardino. And then I got in too many fights, so my parents, I couldn't even go. They kicked me out of school. So my parents had to move me back to Michigan. I went to Arthur Hill, came there for like 4 months because I took summer classes because I got kicked out of school. So that whole summer I went to summer class to make up for my year that I missed. Came to Arthur Hill with all my credits, graduated within 4 months. 2 months after I graduated, I moved back to Venice Beach, California. I've just been back and forth my whole life from California to Michigan. Most of my life. But anyways, so when I moved back on my own for the first time, it was tough. I moved right to the heart of the city. Ended up driving like 2 hours to work each way, like way out in Carson Valley, like 2 hours because of the traffic. And this is when I was like literally 17 or 18, barely old enough to, not old enough to drink a beer, that's for sure. But anyways, then I opened a business going door to door selling nuts with my roommates. And we did killer, man. We did real good. Got a house at the beach. But anyways, it's not easy. You think going out to LA, there's going to be a ton of jobs and all that. No, no, no. It was not easy in the big city. You know what I recommend, my friend? I'll tell you the honest to God truth. I was miserable all through Southern California. I lived in San Bernardino, lived in Hollywood, lived in the hood in Western and 28th, downtown LA. But my point is, Venice Beach. But I'm an artist. I make jewelry, I macrame, I crochet, I do dog collars, purses, belts. I do all kinds of stuff. Primarily painting though. So I've always been an arts guy. But going to Venice Beach, pull in there, go to the beach parking lot, pay for the day, walk around, and find some locals. And tap into the magic energy in Venice, LA. There's something special about it. My daughter was born in Manhattan Beach. I lived there for 3 or 4 years. We lived in Redondo Beach. Then we worked our way up the coast. Venice Beach is, what I'm here to tell you, is magic. It's pure magic. It's one of the magical spots on the planet, like Sedona, Arizona, Greenwich Village, New York, Key West, Florida. There's a few spots that when you go there, it's just the energy's like intense. Venice Beach is one of them. So if you're in LA stuck, go to Venice Beach, burn some sage, go to the drum circle, look at some locals' art, talk to some people, get to know the culture there, and I promise you, you'll find yourself at home very, very quick. It's a community of people, of artists and musicians and entrepreneurs and business-minded people, but like I said, there's an underlining magic element to Venice, and you go there and it's home, man. I could go there right now and I'd be home again. I want to tell you that LA is cold as ice. Hollywood, cold as ice. But you get to Venice and it's got even the rich beach communities I lived in, Manhattan, Redondo, those are cold in comparison to Venice. Venice is open arms. No, it's not. You're looking on the surface, my friend. You're the guy that's just walking down the boardwalk judging people. They're not bums, man. Like, why are people a bum? Because you're dressed better? Like, what makes me a bum? Because I'm one of those people in Venice. And in the past, the homeless population, is that what you're referring to? Because people are down on their luck, so that makes them a bum? Well, if that's your outlook, you don't belong anywhere out there. Not to be mean, but you got to help your brothers out, man. You don't even know these people and you're calling them a bum. People, it could be your mom out there having a hard time, or your brother or sister. So, no offense, bro, but you got to be open-minded. You're out in LA asking me for advice, and then you say they're bums. Well, find your own path, man. Find the path that's right for you. You know what I mean? Venice Beach, it has a homeless population. It's because it's a forgiving place. You can go be homeless in Venice and you can get a cup of coffee and they feed you in the mornings, and there's shelters along the boardwalk, and there's options for homeless people in LA and Venice. You know what I mean? That's why they congregate to Venice Beach. But in general, you talk to any of those homeless people and they're just people that came from back east that are done with it and just trying to get a fresh start. So take a little time and judge yourself before you judge everybody else, or you'll never make it out there, buddy. I'll tell you right, it sounds like you don't have the personality for it. That's why you're struggling. You got to be open-minded like myself. Not trying to be mean, brother. Not trying to be mean, son. Social media is sketchy. My neighbors who have, my neighbors in Michigan are sketchy. Like I've been on the road my whole life. I'm a van guy. I have national parks. Before that, I lived in Venice homeless. I've had apartments in Venice. I've been in bands in Venice. Our band lived in LA, but my point is, I've also been homeless. When I sold my van, I was moving to Hawaii. And so I had a transition after I sold my van. I bought my buddy and I one-way tickets to Hawaii, but we had a couple weeks in between that. So I was just out roaming Venice, living on rooftops. I was trying to be like Jim Morrison, but anyways, I lived on all the same rooftops that Jim Morrison lived on. Venice Beach loves the Doors, and they know everything that Jim Morrison did. So you can go to all the spots that he hung out, where he used to sit and play on the boardwalk, where they used to live, their apartment in Santa Monica. You can go to the old beatnik clubs in Topanga Hills. You can go to the caves in Malibu that the band used to practice in. They actually painted those caves pink right now. You can Google them. They're caves. My band used to go there and do drugs and sleep and party the whole night. But anyways, it don't even matter. Don't even matter. We're all sketchy, brother. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like homeless people pissing on the sidewalks and shitting, and I get it. I get it, but you could never go to Venice Beach and distinguish who's homeless. Free lifestyle. People dress, they don't, it's not dress to press, it's not Redondo, it's not Manhattan, it's Venice. People are artists and they come as they are. So you couldn't even distinguish a millionaire from a homeless guy because they dress the same. They're walking barefoot and they're just loving life. That was my point. Venice is all as one. That's the thing about Venice. Actually, the logo for Venice Beach is that sign with 5 people holding hands, and they're all different colors. One's a white guy, a black guy, a red guy, a yellow guy, and a blue guy. And that's what Venice Beach is. It's a big melting pot. But don't get me wrong, I get it, man. I get it, When I sell my art in Venice, a lot of people homeless would sleep in my stand, and they'd sleep behind my art stand, and I'd feed them and drink and give them beers, but it's just kind of part of the MO, part of the gig. But anyways, what do you do? Out where the river flows. You guys want to do some throat singing? It starts for me. The Who is the band, but if you can come down, start deep, and you can project and work your way through all these, but I'm about right here, and I can go deeper. It's kind of weird. I'm backwards. A lot of the masters, they start way down low in their chest almost. I'm right up here still. Yeah, like that sounds like my voice, but that's my throat. It's a higher octane. Yeah, you can feel it even when you breathe. It's all breathing. That's all it is breathing techniques, but you can feel it expand right there when you breathe in. You guys should try it. Breathe in through your nose first. And you feel that? Good girl. I gotta get my doggies. I got a couple of doggies outside. Welcome home. Where's Poopy? Poopy girl. Where's Bang Bang? Oh, she's in already. I just walked right past you, girl. Good job, Belly. Oh, my Lord. Yeah. Right on, man. Right on, man. I just had 45 people in here a few minutes ago, but they go quick. You gotta be. Let me read what y'all saying. Yeah, so selling nuts. Um, it's funny. That's when I had an apartment in Hollywood, and I answered an ad in the newspaper. It said warehouse management. I was like 17 or 18. Anyways, and there was in Carson City, like I just said. So I was commuting from Hollywood to Carson City, and the warehouse management, the management part came in where the trucks you'd get a big semi, and then you'd have 100 different varieties of nuts: butter, toffee, peanuts, cashews, pistachios, hot ones, spicy one, Asian, all kinds of stuff, hundreds of varieties of stuff. And then we'd get them in 100-pound bags, and we'd sit at the warehouse from like 5 in the morning till 8 in the morning and bagging up your order. You bag your order for the day. So you bag 100 of each one, each person. We had 30 of us in there. And then after that, you load up your cart, and then you go in the field and you go business to business selling nuts. And I did that for 4 years in LA. And I'm grateful I did, man. That's been my entrepreneur spirit my whole life. Is when after I did door-to-door sales in Los Angeles selling peanuts, there's no harder sales job in the world than that. You try to grab a basket of peanuts and go door to door in Los Angeles and see how you do. Trust me. Talking about learning how to accept no for an answer. But anyways, this was back in the 90s, 1991, and making 300 a day. We were children making $300 a day each or more. We made a killing selling nuts. That's how we lived at the beach. Our apartment in 1990 was $1,400 in 1990. We each paid $466 a month. And that was a lot back then for the 90s. $1,400 a month in 1990? Yeah, that was unheard of. But anyways, that house sold. The house that our apartment, our bottom 12, the band, that was our band house. And that house sold for like $3 million, and then they converted it into a full-size house. It was a downstairs flat and an upstairs flat. But some rich, yuppie, 20-year-old kid, true story, made his money on Facebook or one of the stocks and came and bought our house and just converted it into a whole house. So that's what happened to that, the band's house. A lot of young millionaires in LA. You'd be surprised. Like 20-year-old YouTubers are millionaires out there. It's weird. People that have never worked a day in their life. Yeah, Bellflower, that was part of my sales route. We used to go out to Bellflower as well. Like I said, the warehouse was in Carson City. People don't realize what LA is and how big and vast Los Angeles is and all the surrounding communities. It's like you think of LA, you just think of a city, but it's like it's got a million communities, the valley, you know what I mean, the hills, the foothills. People don't realize that Los Angeles and Venice Beach is all LA County. Los Angeles goes all the way up to, it's called County Line, Zuma Beach. That's where LA stops, and that's way the fuck out of the city. That's like 20 miles out of like Venice, Santa Monica, and that's still LA County. LA is huge. People don't realize that. You could be living in LA, but you could be up in Topanga, for example. For me, living in LA means you're living in downtown in the warehouse district. And that's what we did when we were in the band. rented out a big warehouse. We made lofts, and that's how we lived, in one big room. Everybody had a section, a corner, and we built areas, and we shared one bathroom. But anyways, that was living in LA, the downtown, right in downtown, right in the skyscrapers, right where all the, that's where all the warehouses and all the open food markets are, in Koreatown and Chinatown, and all of the ethnicities are downtown LA. But that's LA. Other than that, if you're not in downtown LA, you're in one of the suburbs. I'm coming, my love. Whoa. Wow. Whoa, welcome to Michigan, guys. Welcome to Michigan. Fuck that. I hate the snow. I don't know if I hate it, but not a fan anymore. But I have 4 Huskies and I can't move back to Key West. It got too expensive, and I'm past that. I like to own things. I'm not paying $3,000 to rent something. If I'm paying $3,000 a month, I'm buying something. You feel me, y'all? I said, into the burning pit. Same old trip it was back then. Let's talk, people. You kidding me? I'm a huge follower of David Cho. Well, look at my art. You don't even know that's David Cho's one of my huge inspirations. That's funny you say that. This doesn't resemble David Cho, but that's all I do is artwork. I'm Chad Velasquez paintings. I've got 300 paintings in this house. On my TikTok is Running Wind Adventures. That's all I do is sell my artwork. That's all I did in Venice Beach was sell art. That's all I do wherever I go is sell art. I've got 100 and something. I've got prints available. I've got 200 large paintings. I love David Cho. This is all my work right here. I'll flip quick because I have hundreds of paintings. But I love David Cho. He's a phenomenal abstract artist. I've heard people say I resemble him. I'm like, well, I'm way older. I've been painting longer than David. So I can't resemble David, but I do a lot of abstract faces. Yeah, David Cho is one of my favorite artists. I can't believe you said that. I went to art school, brother. I follow every artist, but David Cho's off the hook. Check this one out. This one, I'm printing all of these right now. They're already ordered. I just have to go pick them up. But all of these, I'm doing 11 by 14 matted and printed and framed. These are all ready to go. I've got thousands. All of these. This is an example of my matted stuff. These are all 11 by 14s. Matted, sleeved, framed, ready to go. But anyway, so these turn into those. But yeah, man. Let me see here. Set you down. Talking my language now. You're talking about David Cho. David Cho is my man, dude. But I'm a pretty kick-ass artist myself. I've been selling my art for a long time. This is pretty detailed, intricate stuff that I do. But this is only nothing. This is nothing. I have portfolios, thousands of paintings. I've been doing paintings forever. I do a lot of cartoon characters. I'm looking for my other face though. This one's kind of poltergeisty. Could you imagine this thing if you woke up and you had this thing walking towards you upside down? I'd be like freaked out if this little thing was walking towards me, you know. It could go like this. Looks like Batman that way. David Cho, not too many people know. If you know Cho, you know. If you know Cho, you know. You know? But most of my stuff that I do is this kind of thing. Underwater. These are like 6 feeters. These are like 6 feet. 3 feet wide, 6 feet long. These are 2.5 feet. I have them, my bigger ones, my second to largest over there, and then I've got the super long ones over here. Come on in. Good girl. But yeah, I do a lot of underwater stuff. Good job, guys. Take a look at that detail. Huh? How's that for detail? This one's rated R. I titled that one Dickhead. That one's called Dickhead. This is all that whole transgender movement, trendy bullcrap that's going on. This is what this is a response to. It's like, are you a boy? Are you a girl? Are you all three? What are you doing here? What's really going on? You got the rainbow coming out your ass. You know what I mean? You know, we titled that one Dickhead. It's like, pick your poison. You can't be all of them, okay? Let's pick one, guys and girls. You can't be everything, okay? No matter what they tell you, you can't be everything. Pick your poison, people. I'm trying to find my one black and white. I've got one that's missing, kind of. I gotta get busy out there. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's Jesus on the cross, upside down. There's a self-portrait of me. It's another self-portrait of me. This one, I had to plug him in. He's plugged in. Plugged him in and he lit up. He was black and white, but then as soon as I plugged him in, all these colors popped. I said, damn, that's like a miracle. Plugged him right in. He's running on 120 volt. Oh no, actually he's 110. We plugged him in at 110. Anyways, all I had to hear the word was David Cho, and I lit up like a Christmas tree, didn't I? You guys want to talk art for real? Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk. Oh, see what happens when you leave them out. Got a little spill there, but I'll just paint on top of it. I set into the burning pin. Same old trip it was back then. So I made a big mistake. Wow. There she is, baby. Brand new. Brand new wood stove. Still stinky. So new it stinks. She's so new that it stinks. Hi, Smile. Want some tuna? You want some tuna, girl? Daddy, put my Michael Jackson glove on. I have more splinters. I have more splinters in my fingers than you have fingers on your hand. I have splinters from last year still. I have splinters that will never come out. You want some tuna? Let's give the kitty some tuna. Let's give the kitty some tuna, huh? For tuna, girl. Tuna, tuna, say you love me. Love me, love me. What is today? I don't even know what today is. Monday? What the hell is today? Anybody know? Is there anybody out there? I'm coming. I'm slow, Daddy. So slow, Daddy. I'm so slow, Daddy. My opener's busted. But it still works. You gotta just... Now it's like chopping, not opening. I might as well sit down. I love getting splashed with tuna in the morning. It's my favorite thing to do, gets tuna juice all over me. Right, honey? You know Daddy loves splashy, splashy, huh? So you're not ready yet. Oops, sorry. Hang on. Let me see. Hang on, love. Not quite ready. Missed a spot here. Hang on. You can drink the juice and wait for me. Takes time, but this is the life I live. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a meaning. You know what I mean? Everything is well thought out. I'm in the slow lane in this world. Just the way I need it. I don't need to go hustle anymore. You know what I mean? Hustle for what? Hustle for what? You know what I'm saying? Who wants some? That's a big one. Hang on, let me give hang on. Let me give all the doggies a little bite. Guys all want a little bite of tuna? guys want some tuna? Here, one for you, one for you. You want one, Poopy? That's my Poopy girl. How is it? Good? I know it's good already. Daddy knows it's good already, Daddy. Daddy, I know it's good tuna already, Daddy. Give her, she likes a little water in her tuna. Rinse the can a little. Everything I touch is going to smell like that. Here, honey. There you go. There. A little bit more. There you go. There you go, my love. How is it, Banger? How is it, girl? All right, we're doing it. Going through the motions. We're doing it, guys. God bless. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. We love you, Jesus. Jesus is number one. Hang on, let her eat. It's gonna be a minute, honey. Don't rush her, okay? Love me, say you love me. Need me. Love me, say you love me. Need me. You know you need me. Love me. Oh, you can have the tuna. No problem, you can have it here. Let me move it for you. Come on. There you go. Did you get a little bite? Oh, you missed a bite. What's that? Here. Did you get it? Good job. You missed a bite, dude. Love me, say you love me. Love me. Whoa, yeah. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night. Girl, she was an American girl. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night. Girl, she was. Slow down, honey. I stood into the burning pit, same old trip it was back then. You know we made a big mistake. Getting hot, guys, getting hot. I suppose, into the great unknown, 'cause a woman, I don't want to treat you anywhere, and I don't know. I wish that I could cry, fall upon my knees, find a place to lie. about a home I'll never see. It may sound absurd, don't be naive. Even heroes have the right to be. It's not easy to be me. Up and away from me, and it's alright, 'cause we can all sleep sound tonight. 'Cause I'm not crazy or anything. Girl, I wish that I could cry, fall upon my knees. Alright, cleaning up a little bit. Cleaning up, it's what I don't do the best. I'm not the best cleaner-upper. I'm not the best cleaner-upper. No, I'm not the best cleaner-upper. I'm not the best cleaner-upper. Yo, I'm not the best cleaner-upper. No, my mommy tells me I'm not the best cleaner-upper. I'm not the best cleaner-upper in the world. No, I don't like to clean up my mess that much. You know I'm not the best cleaner-upper. I don't clean very well. Daddy's not the best cleaner-upper. I'm not the best cleaner-upper. I don't really clean like my wife does. She is an awesome cleaner. 'Cause my wife is the cleaner and Daddy's just a meaner. A leaner, digger, wiener. A meggy meaner. Wow, you ate that whole bowl? That's called big girl. That's called big, too much. That's called big girl. I am the operator of my pocket calculator. Alright, too much stuff around here. We got too many things, huh guys? Too much stuff, Daddy. Well, who's this one? All I got to do is that. First note. What is that? What song? Sad rains down and here I sit, holding rare flowers in. It's out of tune, but hey, I'm just doing one note. I'm down in a hole. You guys know it. Alice in Chains. Come on. You want some more? Hang on. The sad rains down, here I sit. Want some more? Or are you done? Want it? You ate a big bowl, girl. I think you're full, huh? That's poopy. That's a poopy. I'm gonna eat it, Daddy. I eat it, Dario. Hanger loves it. Wow. Too much. I'd eat the Dario, Daddy. Fucking tuna doggy over here. You guys eat more tuna than the kitties, don't ya? Oh. Talk to me, girl. Talk to me. Tell me, Tai. Wow. Tell me, girl. Wow. Good job. Oh, is it Miles? You love your tuna? That's Miles. That's my Miles Davis. Come on, let me get a witness. What the hell is this? I came to get down. Let's shut this shit down. Come on. Let me get a witness. Who wants to go take a poo-poo? Come on, guys. Guys ready to go take a shit? Let's go. I set into the burning pit, same old trip it was back then. Oh man, I have a day ahead of me. I have a day ahead of me. I gotta pick my plan right now. Yeah, David Shaw, love him. Yep, Downey. Yeah, right next to Downey. Right next to Downey. Yeah, Carson City. That warehouse district right there. Well, the company that we used to sell nuts for was called WWI. They're still out in LA. They've been there for like 100 years in LA. They sell books. They sell, everything's door to door. They sell, who knows, probably vacuums. But we were the peanut division. And then we did that for a year, commuting to Carson City just to get the product. And then you have to go all the way back to Simi Valley, Ventura, wherever it is you're selling to your area. I mean, it was hundreds of miles a day of driving. But anyways, and then after about a year, the band I was in, we quit the company and started our own business. Eliminated those guys, went right to the warehouse and bought the products ourselves. And we did that for the rest of the time out there. Doubled our money. But yeah, I used to live out Downey, Carson, Lakewood, all that. That was all my stomping grounds back in the day. I even lived on Western and 28th Street, basically where the murder capital of LA. Which was crazy for a white guy to live over there. But my band members were black, so I was basically the only white boy. Which is kind of ironic. Isn't it ironic? Well, listen to your heart as it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you could do. I wouldn't dare hit the next verse. Anyways, I gotta chug some water. Gotta get my gallon on. I like to chug this full one in the morning. Excuse me. And isn't it ironic? The only thing with my stove that I bought yesterday is, and I even specifically went, when I ordered it online, I went to all the parts descriptions. I like, these pricks, I know they'll sell it, same model, same everything, but it'd be 2 inches short, or the legs would be built different. All this stuff is cast iron, and what that means is it's cast. It's cast like pottery. They put it in a mold and they pour it in and it's cast. That's why it's called cast iron, because it's casted, it's molded. Anyways, these legs, this, everything's individually casted. So now I was right. I ordered it, and sure enough, everything came out right, except this. That thing was way bigger than the last one I bought. So I had to use the new one with the old one and the old one with the new one, and that was the only modification I made on this stove. Other than that, they had it pretty right. But I'll tell you what, right now, $249, guys. You're not going to beat that anywhere. $250, Damn, that's cheap. That's cheap for a wood stove, in my opinion. Isn't it ironic? Well, I got one thing to do with my snowmobile. I'm not even a snowmobiler, to be honest. I could have went out yesterday. I'm just like, even last year, I think I rode it like 5 times, maybe 10 times I rode my snowmobile, but just not a fan, never have been. It's okay to have one, but I don't drink, so I don't go to bar on snowmobiles. None of that's fun to me anymore, but I'm 50s, I'm in my, 54. Drunk driving on a snowmobile, freezing your balls off with your one friend, your only friend. That doesn't appeal to me. Spinning out on the corners like I did that for the last 40 years. But that's the same with motorcycles and all of it. None of that excites me anymore. I don't even know why I got a snowmobile, to be honest. Like, I might give it to my nephew. He's been asking for it. He'd probably use it. Like I said, I've had it. This is my third winter. I've used it 10 times. It's only got 1,100 miles on the engine. What did I miss, honey? Come on, banger. There ain't nothing up here for you. What? These are empty. Made a mess this morning. Daddy made a mess this morning. I gotta clean before Mommy comes home. Here. Is that what you want? A little nibble? Anything that's not yours is what I want, Daddy. Anything that doesn't belong to me is what I want. Damn it, Daddy. What's your problem, Daddy? Alright, let me get a glove on, because I've got slivers on top of slivers. The thing about slivers, when you're 54, 50, anything over 50, it's hard to see them. I can't even find my slivers. My wife has to come in here and look for them for me. Damn slivers. Couldn't they make them a little bit bigger? Yeah, I don't need another log. Daddy don't need another log. That's doing good. Need a couple small ones. And isn't it ironic? Good job, guys. Not even 6 yet. I've been up way too fucking early. Way too early. Not even 6 in the morning yet. Man, what a difference this stove. Doesn't even have its first scratch on it yet. You should have seen yesterday when I fired this girl up. Oh, my Lord. She was a blazing. Whoa, yeah. Clearly I remember picking on a boy. He seemed a harmless little boy. We unleashed the lion. Little smoky in here. Little smoky. Wood stove is sort of like a snowplow. There's more to it than meets the eye. You think you're just going to get a wood stove and that's it. Throw wood in there and stay warm. No. There's a ton of maintenance behind these things. I'm talking about your interior pipes, the gimbal thing, and then your exterior pipes. There's always maintenance. There's so much maintenance on these that I bought 2 of everything. So now I have another stove. I have a whole full section of pipe. and I don't even have to clean the stovepipes anymore. I take this one out, take it outside, bring the clean one in, install it, and then I have all day to clean the other one out, and then it's just a backup. So I've got this thing down pat. Same with my backup stove now. The one I pulled out of here yesterday. That's just going to be an outside pizza oven. It's going to be an outside, but I'm going to make a little thing so it doesn't just get rained on, but I'm going to have my other stove just for outside baking and cooking. Should be good. I got to check my scores yesterday. I didn't see if the Wings won. Yeah, I don't know why I got the snowmobile out there. I should, because the price was right. That's for damn sure. Probably, maybe I could sell it. Probably for sure get $1,000 for it. But what are you gonna do with $1,000? Nothing. $1,000 sitting in my bank don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it really don't. Money means zero. A sled in your yard or 1,000 in the bank. Actually, neither of them mean much. If I had it my way, we wouldn't even have a car or a truck. We'd be, living somewhere where you don't need it. I've lived in too many spots where you didn't even need a vehicle. Too many islands I've lived on. You know what I mean? Too many cool communities where you just drive around on your beach bike. That's my lifestyle. Flip-flops on a beach cruiser. Ride your bike to work. Ride your bike to the grocery store. Ride your bike anywhere. Girl, isn't it ironic? Sorry, I'm looking the other way, watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me. I don't know. That's the well water. Tastes a little funny. I got that from the local well. Did you guys know I used to be a poet? I guess I am a poet still, but I used to write a ton of poetry. Y'all didn't know that I used to write. Y'all didn't know that I used to write. I stopped writing because when I moved back from Hawaii, I was all excited. I went to my stepdad's house. My mom had left him 10 years prior. But anyways, I went to my stepfather's house where all my journals were, my whole life of journals and all my travels and everything. My whole life I wrote down before cell phones were even around. And anyways, him and one of his new girlfriends, they had a yard sale and they sold the duffel bag that all my journals were in, and they just threw my journals out. My journals were in a beautiful, like, Adidas duffel bag. They probably got $2 for it. A big duffel bag to hold all your shoes and stuff. And that thing was packed to the rim with all my books of journals. And anyways, they threw that out and sold the bag. So I never wrote in my journal after that. I was discouraged. And then right after that is when cell phones came out. Popular, like the whole online thing and social media. And then I just started doing video journals. That's what this is right now. I don't have to pick up a pencil. I just sit and talk about my thoughts every day. And go back to my channel and I can write my songs listening to the things I say or whatever it is. It's called video journalizing, you know. Video killed the radio, or how's it go? Radio killed the superstar. Something like that. One industry kills the other industry for sure. Well, I have to admit the neighbors have been plowing pretty good. The whole neighborhood. I don't even really need to plow. We still got our stuff and everything, but it's really overkill. These guys are out here. They all have ADD. they all worry a little bit too much. Like, as you get older, I think everything's got to be perfect for some of these old guys. But my wife and I, we just wake up and go. We don't really give a flying fuck. I don't have that anxiety. I let anxiety go a while back. You know, but we're in the game. We got a couple nice 4-wheel drive trucks now. And speaking of that, I should probably take mine for a drive. I don't even drive it. I don't even know why I bought that truck last year. Just to have an emergency kind of thing, but I got a good price on it. I bought an F350, 4-wheel drive, 5 good tires, brand new windshield, no cracks, got a super cab on the back. It's got like a fucking 10-inch lift. It's up there, man. It's a big boy. It's got the 5.4 Triton in it. It's a workhorse for, those F350s. And also this one is the last version. That 5.4 was the last version before the diesel. So I'm still running with gas. It's just a killer beast workhorse. But I don't know why I bought it. It's just sitting there, which is kind of funny. But I guess I can cruise around on the trails or something. Sit here, man. I paint pictures, you know what I mean? I sell my stuff. So we don't have to go anywhere, really. But anyways, my van's made it in and out for the last 3 years out here. Last year, nobody plowed in it. My van did perfect. I bought chains for it, so like nothing. My van's taller than my truck. My van's raised more than the average truck. So when I drive by a truck, my van's taller than a truck. Actually, my Chevy van's got the 2500 in it. It's a fucking workhorse, that van. I love my van more than any truck I'll ever own. But my wife likes her little, what does she get? Whatever that car she drives, Escalade. Not Escalade, but Avalanche. I forget the name of what she's in. Starts with an E. Anyway, she's in a Ford Jeep thing. I want to say Escalade, but it ain't a fucking Escalade. That's fancy. What's the, with the hatch? Ford, anyways, she's got, but 4-wheel drive. Escape. I think it's an Escape. What are we doing? Oh, baby. Yeah, I've always been, even in the 90s, my girlfriend Ina and I, we lived in Breckenridge, Colorado, 14,000 feet up. It's a place called French Gulch, and we lived in an old miner's cabin. It was actually her mom's cabin. For like 50 years, her mom lived up there, right when the gold boom stopped in basically in America, but in particular up in the mountains of Colorado, Breckenridge, Summit County it's called. That's where all the 14,000 foot peaks are, Summit County. They call them the 14ers. There's like 8 14,000 foot peaks, and we lived on one of them in a cabin. Anyways, ever since then, I've worked for myself. That's when I started doing jewelry. My girlfriend at the time, she macrameed purses, and she taught me how to do all that. And so ever since then, I've been an entrepreneur. 1990, I'm just waking up, doing our jewelry, going into towns, going door to door, selling it. Never working for people. Fuck working for the man. Fuck working for the government. Fuck paying all that shit. You know what I mean? My government is Jesus Christ, my Savior. He's the only king I'm answering to. We pay our taxes, don't get me wrong, but that's about all you're getting from me. You can get a little bit of my blood, sweat, and tears, but you're not taking my soul and my spirit. You feel me? All you suckers out there selling out to society, they've got your soul, they've got your spirit, they've got your money, they've got your time, they've got your energy. What else can they have from you? You know what I mean? It's time you guys stand up, people. Got to stand up for what's yours. Got to fight for your spirit. You know what I mean? Yeah, you might have a little bit less, but having less is having way the fuck more. You know what I mean? I wake up, I'm going, snowmobile, you have that we don't have. What do you have? Isn't it ironic that Satan's coming for you? Isn't it ironic? All the things that you do. How many doggies I got out? 1, 2, 3. Wanna go outside? Put her outside here. Well, the smell's starting to die down a little bit. Oops. I don't know how many times I've stepped on these. My old ass can't see them half the time. You ready? Come on. Let's go, girl. One. Ooh. I just want to open my doors and have the ocean there one day, but I can't complain. I've lived at the ocean half of my life. I've already been there back 5 times. My stories are real. I've lived on the islands. I've lived in the Keys. So I can't be bitching that I'm up here doing this thing because I manifested the cabin life years ago. So now here I am. But it's human nature to want to be somewhere else. But I'm living what I've manifested, so I have to be grateful. You know what I mean? I have to stay humble. But now how dare me to miss the ocean when I just left the ocean. My wife and I just moved back from Key West. We moved from Key West to Petoskey, from Petoskey back to where my land was in Frederick. I've had land in Frederick since the 90s. Bought this land before this trail was even developed out here. Ron, the guy I bought my land from, he didn't even clear these trails till like 96, 98. But my land was on the other end. We didn't come in through Bradford Lake. Bradford Lake wasn't even developed yet. There was like 2 or 3 homes back there when I first came up here. Now there's like 100 houses back there. And we have electric back here now. Was back here. They have internet. They ran natural gas as far as they're going to run it. There'll never be natural gas out here, but none of these utilities were here back in the day. Nothing but fields. You can thank Ron Chappell for that. He's a good reason that half of Frederick's developed. He's sold over 100,000 acres in his life out here. And right now he's got probably like 300 or 400 acres for sale on his websites. I'm thinking about getting my old parcel from him again, just because it's a couple hundred a month. Can't beat it. You know what I mean? You buy them and you rent it out, or you sell it for, double. early. Early. Fucking 6. Early birds today, aren't we, guys? Oh, that is my dog scratching. Never know. Come on, girl. I didn't know that's you out there. Daddy didn't know that's you out there scratching. That's you out there scratching. Hi, girl. Smile. That's my Miggy. That's my Miggy girl. That's kind of cool, Daddy. I'm so cool, Daddy. I'm so cool, Daddy. Whan. It's my love. No tie is the answer. Lay down. Lay down is the answer. I am the operator of my pocket calculator. Oh, what am I doing today before I get my head straight? Instead of asking how much of my time is left, I need to ask how much of my mind is left. Because in this life, you're on your own. Trying to find the elevator, gonna break us down. Oh no, let's go crazy. What? Ding, ding, ding. There she is, guys. Oh, glory. Oh, glory. There she is, guys. There she is, people. I wish they'd bring back all the hidden technology. The steam engines. Engines that run on water. The free electric. You know, we're so imprisoned right now. Everything that we need, we're working our ass off for, but all these resources are right here abundant. We've been misled, people. We have been misled. You know, someone just recently came back with the water power engine. The dude disappeared. They fucking killed the guy. They don't want water powered engines. There goes the oil industry. There goes the wars in the Middle East. There goes the machine. There goes the wheel. There goes, you feel me? There goes the world's population. There goes the world agenda. The minute you get rid of the oil industry, you know, there goes the war. No more wars. No, we couldn't do that. No more war. No more war machine. No more war machine. No more taxes. No more taxes. Happy people. Happy people, governments fall. We're imprisoned, people. You get a happy society, they realize quickly they don't need a government. They're going to keep us unhappy, people. Snap out of it, is what I want to say, you dummies. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Get rid of your mortgage. Get rid of your truck payment. Buy a truck that you can afford. Buy a unit that you can live in. Quit trying to show off. Live within your means. Quit paying excessive taxes. Quit having excessive things. You know what I mean? Time to dig deep, people. Earth is going back into the spiritual realm anyways. We were a spiritual planet. We went into the industrial phase. We went into the whole machine war machine phase, and now we're going back into the spiritual realm, the land of Aquarium. So that's what it's reverting back into anyways. Once we go into the full-fledged spiritual realm, Jesus will be right back here, and that's what's going on. Earth replenishes itself. This isn't the first rodeo, people. Don't be fooled. Don't read the textbooks. Read the Bible. Follow your heart. Don't go K through 8th grade thinking you're going to learn something in life. You feel me? I won't even let our kid go to public school. Never, ever will I let our kids go to public school. Ever, ever. I'm trying to tell my daughter's kids her kids, their kids. Fuck public schools. Period. It's false history. It's false education. It's brainwashing. It's bullying. No, let your children stay home. Cut the grass. Cut some wood. Grow a garden. Raise livestock. Feed yourself. Grow your own medicine. That's where we need to revert back to. Pray. Let us pray. You know what I mean? Let us have faith again. Let us have religious structure. Let us not be gay. Gay is from the devil. I've got family, gay family. Sorry if you don't like me. But gay has nothing to do with Jesus Christ, our Savior. You're not reproducing. The family value, the family tree, the whole thing stops the minute you become gay. Think about it. Sorry. Gotta bring Jesus back into your lives, people. Oh man, this thing piping hot. I'm not getting paid to tell you, but Tractor Supply has these on sale right now for $249. They retail for $3.99 minimum at all times. Right now they're half off, 43% off. Tractor Supply. They have a couple left in my town, but Gaylord's got a whole stack of them. If you want to know. So our two locations. Actually, I bought the second to last one at the Grayling location. I have another one, the same thing, but I bought the new one just because it was so cheap. And all of this, all of that, all of your accessories are included in that 43% off. So you can go and buy your box and all the stuff. It's all packaged in at 43% off. But do it online through the Tractor Supply site and click all your pieces. Make sure it's all compatible, because that's the thing. When you're looking online, it's showing your 8-inch and your 6-inch pipes. And the main thing are these connectors. You all want to make sure that they're 6-inch connectors if that's what you're running. Otherwise, you can get misled when you're on the website. That's the only thing I can recommend. Make sure you got your parts in line. Let's go. Look at my Huskies. Stinky. I hate that smell. Wow. Northern Michigan, baby. Let me show you. Whoa. Walking in the sand and the snow, I know. There's our little cabin. Look at all the snow. I cleared that off yesterday. It don't stop snowing. I'm on a roll. It's time to go solo. Or did you stop? No, I just drove though. I kept on pursuing to the next one. Stinky, I hate that smell. Hate that smell. Brand new wood stove. It's not the paint burning. We already burnt that off. You can see that's what the color, once all this gets burnt off, it turns a little bit gray, like the side here. You see how that's a little lighter than that? Yesterday, all this whole side, I thought it was leaking smoke, but I realized they OD'd with the spray. They spray that Teflon on or whatever, the cast iron or whatever the hell. But anyways, that's already getting a lot lighter. And then now my pads are getting lighter. You see the difference in color right there with there? The brand new one from yesterday was black like that. But that's what happens with cast iron. This is the normal aging process. Same with cast iron skillets. You're like seasoning the cast iron, so to speak. What do you guys want to talk about? Ask me anything. Shall we begin? I gotta do a little shaving because I have some online reviews to do today. I missed my unboxings on both those products because the one box was protein bars, and I had just ran a few miles with my dogs in about 5 feet of snow. By the time I got back, I needed that protein bar, so I just ripped the box open and started eating one. So now I have to do an individual protein bar review today. And then my other one is with my shakes. I opened my shakes and made a protein shake without doing the unboxing. So I could either pretend to be opening the box, and or I can just do the actual product review. So sorry to my sponsors, I missed my unboxing, but I will get to the review today on that. And I'll post those on all my socials. But I was in a hurry. I'll show you what I'm promoting here. It's my second month on this product. Make a little money on the side selling stuff for people. But these are killer. These are 100% plant matter, 100% organic, gluten-free. You know what I mean? There's 10 grams of protein. These are vegan. I don't care about any of that. I don't look for vegan when I buy a protein bar. You know what I mean? But the fact that these are gluten-free and vegan and 10 grams of protein and organic, it's just plant matter. It's all it is. There's no ingredients besides plant matter. There's like 5 ingredients in here. But man, my point is, it comes with a box of 12. The price point, I'm not going to lie right now, by the time you get 12 granola bars delivered with shipping and everything, it's close to $60 for 12 bucks. So about $5 a bar. But my point is, it's 10 grams and they're heavy, man. I'm not ready for one right now. I would open it, but these are just like, when you rip them, they're hard to even break. They're just very dense bars, and it's my second month sponsoring them, and I love them. They're excellent. And they're available on Shopley's website, people. In particular, you can find my link, and I can make money when you buy them, but you can go to Shopley and look. Yeah, excellent product. But I was over anxious. I burn a lot of calories. I burn more than 10 grams of protein. That's for sure. So when I come back from my runs with my dogs or my walks or whatever we're doing, walking, running, being tangled, whatever it is we're doing, I come back a few pounds later. I lose a lot of body water. Like, I sweat out there running these guys in the deep snow. No matter what, walking, running, walking backwards, it's hot. Therefore, I lose a lot of valuable minerals, natural, you know what I mean? Natural minerals seeping. Oh, I don't like the smell of this wood stove. But it's almost done. Almost done. You tell me you can't see the color differentials. How it's already fading. You got your darkers. Up top, it's starting to, that's what I'm looking for. Once it all goes to that, we're done burning that off. But I got all my windows cracked this much. And up top in the ceilings, we have vents that we just leave open. So there's plenty of airflow. And I do that for carbon monoxide from the wood. So we always have windows cracked in here. But anyways, it's got to be 420. I might take a spin on the snowmobile, but like I said, I don't even know why I got that damn thing. Price was right, but it's just sitting in my driveway being in the way. Last year I went on it a couple times, but when we were kids, we had fun on snowmobiles, man. Like, you know what I mean? I got a buddy, Jason, that comes up. And he's still, him and his buddies come up and we sled, but I say we, not we, but he's been asking. It's just not my thing, man, going long distance. But y'all are more than welcome to come up and sled. I just don't know how much I'll be with you. I'll cruise around for a couple hours with you or something, but I don't do the long distance things. Nope, I'd rather be running my Huskies. I'm happy in my little thing, man. I don't need a bunch of toys. I don't need a bunch of things in my yard. I just like my little, doing my artwork, nice cup of coffee, cut some wood, eat some good food, hang out with the wifey, hug on my kitties. I'm good like that, man. I don't need to cruise around and none of it. I've done that. Same with motorcycles. I have no desires to buy motorcycles anymore, or four-wheelers or any of that. Not even a mini bike. For the first year, I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy a mini bike. Then I thought about it, and I'm like, I'll do the same thing with the motorcycle that I do with my snowmobile. Absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not that guy anymore. More of a, I like to do art, man. I like to do artwork. Be bad to the bone. Be bad to the bone. Bad. Bad. Bad to the bone. I broke 1,000 hearts before I met you. I'll break 1,000 more, baby, before it is through. But I want to be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that you're looking bad to the bone. She's looking bad to the bone. Bad. Booby's bad. Big booby bad. I'm a boob guy personally. What about you guys? You guys boob guys? Yeah, I used to be able to just, I'm not like, there's a couple things when they cast this one. A couple imperfections. There's a bump right there, which is no big deal. That's an outward cast issue. But this is where they pull it out of the mold. And when they pull them out of the molds, it could be a teenager, just one guy's pouring the metal, the cast iron, then it's a team thing, and the other guy rips it out of the mold. But there's a tool that you're supposed to take around the edges of these things when it comes out of the cast, only because I did pottery for many years, and it's the same concept. But you take a straight edge, and this whoever did that just ripped it out of the cast, and you can see just little imperfections, but it makes a difference. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. Right along that lip. A couple little things I noticed. Not quite as tight seal there. You know, they're making them cheap as hell nowadays. But what do? Can't live with it. Can't live with it. Seven people here. Let me see. Let me check to see who's here. Got a new thing where you can check who's watching what. Even the people that aren't watching, they're just sitting there. Let me see who's here. like always, I see ya. Yeah, we got a lot of families out here jealous of us. They shouldn't be, but a lot of people jealous of our lifestyle out here. So silly. Can see a little bit of, like, whatever you call the fumes. That stuff's still burning off. I'm just sitting here breathing it in like a man. Well, I'm running low on juice. Wifey might have to stop. Give me some juice. You all know what kind of juice we like. Yesterday's live stream, I had 12 hours of watch time. That was killer. 800 views, 40 people on my stream. Added up real quick. Appreciate you guys. I've got 7 of you now. I'll probably get like 20 hours on this live stream. What am I? 2 hours already, yeah. 7 people times 2 hours. That's 14 hours right there. So I'll probably get a good 20 hours of watch time. Thanks, guys. Just being here is what helps my channel. Even when you don't interact, just having my number, watching me. So you guys are paying me, essentially. Thank you. It adds up. A couple bucks a day. Same with my TikTok sales. A couple bucks a day. I got 2 TikTok channels. I have 3 YouTube channels. They're all the richest man in the world. Oh, yeah. Girl, love me, and say you love me. Oh, bang, bang. How you doing, my girl? Eddie's just looking to see what juice we got left. Running low, people. Damn, running way low. Running low. I'm on a roll. It's time to go solo. Oh, did you stop? Nah, I just drove, dawg. I kept on pursuing to the next, y'all. I gotta put some damn lotion on my legs. Okay, what did I do with it? Love me, love me. Oh, it fell. girl. You doing, bear? What's up, brother? Hi, buddy. Love you. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing, buddy? Huh? My big boy. That's my big boy. Alright. What's going on today? What's been going on? This is how I feel. Isn't it ironic? Okay, Daddy's hungry myself. Daddy's hungry myself already, guys. Daddy's already hungry. Did you eat your food already? Banger? Where's your food, honey? A little bit. Yeah. Belly, I already know you ate your bowl. There. A little bit more. Daddy hates empty bowls, but oh, what time is it? 6:20. 6:20, y'all. Daddy's up and at 'em today. No rest for the wicked. I love you. I love you. I love you. Woody doody. Daddy's baggies. That's my girl. That's my big girl right there, yo. Huh? That's my big girl. Huh? That's my baby girl. Oh, good job. Good job, dude. Good job. Wow, I love you. Wow, I love my kitty. We love all our kitties. But that girl we just rescued, and she's awesome. She fights a little with the other kitties, but that's okay. Girl, isn't it ironic? Ah, fuck. There's a sliver. Wow. Gotta be careful. Good job. Hey, I took all my hot rocks off of the floor. I had a bunch of rocks under my stove. And for example, if it was 2 o'clock and I wanted to sleep for an extra hour and not stoke the fire, all the rocks under the stove would generate heat, but it also collected dust and hair. So I took the rocks out yesterday. So now it's all clean under there. See? No rocks, all clean. It didn't validate, the dust didn't validate the heat, so to speak. It didn't resonate enough to justify dusting all these rocks every day. And that's all it was. They just were there collecting dust. They were warm, you know what I mean? If this fire went out, those rocks under there would stay hot for 3 or 4 hours. But again, wasn't worth it. Shall we begin? Yes, Lisa. Is the water warm enough? Yes, Lisa. Castle started spinning. Or maybe it was my brain. I can't tell you what she did to me, but my body will never be the same. Little kick in your behind, she'll show you no mercy. I woke up the next morning and Nikki wasn't there. I looked all over and all I found was a phone number on the stairs. It said, "Thank you for a funky time. Call me up whenever you want to grind." Woke up the next morning, Nikki wasn't there. I looked all over, and all I found was a phone number on the stair. It read, "Thank you for a funky time. Call me up whenever you want to grind." Castle started spinning, or maybe it was my brain. I can't tell you what she did to me, but my body will never be the same. Little giggin', yiggin', giggin' your behind, she'll show you no mercy. I feel like hearing that song. This is my favorite album. One of my favorite albums growing up was Sign of the Times by Prince. But you got to remember, I grew up in Southern Cali, and Prince had his studios out there in Paisley Park and all that. So I don't know if y'all know what Paisley Park is. That was Prince's, like Michael Jackson had Wonderland, Prince had Paisley Park. Anyways, and all of Prince's club, Glam Slam, was in LA. That was like three corners away from where we had our warehouse at. Anyways, I woke up the next morning and Nikki wasn't there. I looked all over and all I found was a phone number on the stairs. It said, "Thank you for a funky time. Call me up whenever you want to grind." Next morning, looked all over, all I found was a phone number on the stair. It said, "Thank you for a funky time. Call me up whenever you want to grind." I can sing me some Alice in Chains. I can sing Rooster like a mofo, note for note. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Look at me, man. I'm so cool. Look at me. Me. I'm so cool. Me. This is my party. I'll cry if I want to. That's the thing, y'all. Oops, wrong one. You came across a channel where somebody loves himself. Yours truly. I love myself. That's what most of y'all can't say about yourself. Right? Do you guys love yourself on all levels? Do you love yourself enough to forgive yourself for your past mistakes? Do you love yourself to forgive yourself enough? That's just where we're at here. I'm just curious. You can't love anything else until you love yourself, people. Look at my hair coming in, one little patch. Got a little... that's never gone bald. I can grow it right here. I can grow it right there. It comes up and it comes over. And then right there, but it's just going back, like right here. It's going further and further. If I grow my hair out, I look like not quite the clown look, but, you know, it's getting there. Hell, before I was married, I had a full set of hair. But anyways, I don't care. I don't care. Jesus made me. Jesus saves me. Jesus takes me. Jesus tames me. Jesus named me. Get it? Get it, guys? I love me. Like, it's like the old saying goes, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. If I love the girl, who cares who you like? So cool it now. I wanna lose control. Cool it now. You guys, Belle Biv DeVoe? Anybody? Anybody with me? Anybody here? I can guarantee. Yeah, David Cho. I'm a fan. Don't trip, Domie. Homie, I thought you know me. Homie, you don't know me, dawg. It's kind of funny. When you take the high bank in life, when you take the high road and you let all the bottom feeders just stay out where their mentality is, you certainly become bulletproof. Like with the good Lord guiding you, you've left it all behind. You're the one that rose above the fire and the ashes. And then you realize once you're on that level, you look at the namesayers and you go, wow, they're living in their pure hell. They're living in their own demise. You know what I mean? To have that angst in your heart, to have that jealousy in your heart, to wake up and to think about somebody and that overwhelms your day, dude, snap out of it, brother. You know what I mean? All of those unsuccessful marriages combined, like we have like 10 failed marriages out here in the woods. You know what I mean? And you still can project that energy on somebody else, brother. Take the high bank, be the big man once. Once you are the big man, you realize, dude, you could never go back down that road. You know what I mean? Like, we could have the county plow come out here and bury us. What do? We thank the Lord for our day and just keep on trucking, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, faith, baby, faith. Faith, man. You can't. You can't. You can't. Nobody can. Ask my wife. Nobody can. Nobody can. Nobody ever could. Nobody ever will. Sucker MCs call me sire. To burn this kingdom, you must use fire. Woo! Electric right now, people. I tell you every day, you feel that when you're shaking, glad to be alive. When you bleed, just to know you're alive. You know what I mean? When you feel pain, just to know you're alive. You get it? You get it? That's the Lord, baby. Can't penetrate it. You take that high road, you could never go back down in the trench. Is my point. I've took the high road for the last 10 years. You can't, you couldn't, there is no wall. There is no, there is no enemy that could build upon our fortress. Never. Ever, ever, ever. It's amazing the power of prayer. You guys know. I have a couple friends. We're all on the same page. I have a community of Christians on here, and we all know it's the man will try to bring you downtown, like downtown Dirty Brown, like what's that actor's name? He always said it. He's like, the minute you're doing good in life, the devil comes in. Like, don't even trip. The minute the good Lord blesses you, the devil's at your back door. He's on your shoe. He's stuck to your leg. That's when the devil tries hard. His hardest is when you're doing the best. That's when you dig deep and you realize, you know what I mean? But, Denzel Washington is his name. The actor, Denzel Washington. He says, don't be fooled. Your greatest moment will be your darkest moment. And that makes sense. The minute you're doing good, all the devils come out of the woodwork, don't they? Oh, fucking A, they do. The minute you got your plow truck, here come all the neighbors that haven't plowed in 3 years. It's just straight, the devil comes out of the woodwork, people. But as a Christian, you got to look back and say, wow, you guys look so stupid. Plow away. I'll keep my plow brand new. Don't mean anything. Plow away for us. I won't use our gas. I won't ruin my plow. I won't ruin my front end. You know what I mean? So my point is, though, ask Denzel Washington. The minute you accept your award, the devil tries to rip it out of your hand. And your greatest moment will be your darkest moment. That's when you got to dig deep. You know, the best you're doing is the worst somebody else is doing. When you're doing good, you can guarantee you're pissing somebody off. You know what I mean? And when you constantly are doing better and better every year and making everybody else look like they're laying dormant, that just burns a hole in somebody's soul. You know what I mean? You got to shake that feeling, you guys. I've always said, don't look at your neighbor. Time to look at your own household. Fix your own family's problems. Don't look out the window at my new truck. You need to look in your driveway at your truck payment is what you need to look at. And while you're struggling, making that truck payment to look cool, why don't you buy something you can afford, for example? You know what I mean? Live within your means. Don't try to compete with your neighbor. That's not America, though. America, we're show-offs. But the wise man sees clearly, you know what I mean? The Christian sees clearly. The Christian knows your truck ain't coming with you, son. I'm guilty. We have 3 cars out here now. We have snowmobile. We have stuff. Burdens. It's all a burden. It's all a burden. Wow, this thing, fucking killer stove. Like, I just see the difference. My last stove, I couldn't keep it cracked like that. But that's just flowing so nice. Ebb and flow, baby. What it is, it's that baffle plate. I told you guys, you know, you got the 4 bars for the airflow, but that baffle plate is placed there for a reason. I could keep this door wide open and no smoke would come out. I'll give you a prime example. And I didn't even clean my channel yet. Normally you take your spoon. I have a spoon that I keep, which I cleaned up yesterday. Anyways, I got to find my spoon. And I use a spoon to clean that little ditch. There's a little ditch right there. And once you take that ash out of there, right at the bottom, you can watch the smoke. It goes up into the baffle plates, up and around, and back down. And it just circles. That's all it does. And once it's circling like that, you can't break that circle. I can open this wide open, but I don't want to because I didn't clean my pipe yet. I didn't clean the ditch, but I'm too much talking today. But you can see it almost wants to come out. That's because that ditch it's not connecting the whole ebb and flow, basically. Ebb and flow is relating to water. I'm just using that for example. But it's the same concept. But I can show you up top, if you can see, there's those bars. This is a brand new stove. I just put it in yesterday. But you got all those bars. There's 4 bars with a bunch of holes in it. And it regulates the airflow. But that baffle plate stops it. that baffle plate, the ceiling of your chimney, of your wood stove rather, but on each side of that, it's got a little bit of a gap. Well, like that, about a 1/4 of an inch gap. It's pretty neat. I've mastered my wood stove over the last few years. You can tell my inside's not even done burning off the stuff. Look at, well, why would it? I just started it yesterday, but in there, it's going to the color it will always be, which is the tan gray, but you can still see a lot of the stuff that they, the cast iron before it gets burnt off. Seasoned is what we're doing. We're seasoning our cast iron, basically. Yesterday, for about 10 hours, we had the cabin door wide open with all the windows open, and we were in here freezing our asses off. And this thing was smoking, but that's all burnt off. We did that for 10 hours. And even last night, we kept this window cracked. And I have 3 carbon monoxide detectors. And speaking of carbon monoxide, you guys, if you are living this lifestyle, carbon monoxide, you want to do them one on the ground. You want to do one at your chest level, and then you want to do one way above. Okay, because if it's cold, it can come at different levels. Sometimes it floats up, sometimes it can go straight down to the ground. So you want your carbon monoxide levels on all levels. One on the floor, one at mid-range, and then one above. And then there's no head space or air space where you are in your unit. You know what I mean? Everything's covered because it's not going to go above. Like carbon monoxide couldn't pass my table and go to the ceiling without getting picked up from my middle detector. You know what I mean? If I only had them on the ground and it seeped out of my pipe, for example, it would go straight to the ceiling, and then what I'm breathing would get bypassed. So you want them on all levels. They're like $25 for a good carbon monoxide one at Ace Hardware, and you want to get the 3-in-1, the smoke, the carbon monoxide. Let me show you. You don't want to skimp out. Where did I put them all? Oh, here we go. Let me do this. These are the ones you want. First alert, smoke and carbon monoxide, CO2 right here. This is a different version of the same one. CO2, they're all first alert. This is the brand. Here's a different version, but same concept. And then you want, these are brand new batteries at all times. And I don't mount mine on the ceilings or nothing because I'm constantly moving them in different locations. But oops, I caught that before I knocked it out. You always want to have them on all different levels. One up here, one down there, one over there. Coming in. Wow, still dark? Jeez, oh man. It's still dark? It's still dark outside, doggies? Dang you. This whole daylight savings crap. Right, guys? Come on, Daddy. Let me make some modifications here. Yeah. Anyways, hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all doing good. God bless you. Stay prayed up. Prayer is the answer. Don't be fooled. Give it to the good Lord. You guys should be walking around with no burdens. You know what I mean? You should have no burdens daily. The Lord wants all of our burdens. Just power of prayer. Give them away. Nothing means nothing. This means nothing. That means nothing. This means nothing. I mean nothing. All in all is all we all are. Give it up. Give it away. You should wake up crystal clear. Your conscience should be free of burdens. if you're overwhelmed with your bills, humble yourself and get rid of your truck payment. Get rid of that house payment. You know what I mean? Buy something you can afford. Quit showing off. You know what I mean? Quit showing off, society. Quit showing off. It's time to be a farmer. Time to grow your medicine. You all know you love me. You can't even pretend you're not addicted to watching me. There's 3 or 4 of you guys that watch me every morning. Don't trip. You guys are addicted to watching me. I have neighbors that are addicted to us. Our every move. But everywhere we go, neighbors flock to us. I don't know what that is. That's just my nature. People flock to me. Not sure why. Yeah, yesterday I cut a bunch of the more on the half rounds. I was explaining I do quarter rounds, half rounds, sometimes eighths of a round. I rarely go to 16ths of a round. Those are all 16ths. That's my eighths. There's some half rounds, and then we got quarter rounds. Point is, I did a bunch of half rounds yesterday because half rounds fit in there, but I wanted them to be super snappy, like a freaking pencil. Those this residual heat just makes those shrink and shrivel. Like you can already see how dry they are. Like by the end of the day, I could just take my finger and it's just snappy, snap dry. You know what I mean? But that's what you're looking for. So I couldn't even load up wood today in here. I'll go cut. I'll go snap and break. We're connecting. See right in the middle. That's the most painful one I have right now, and I have one on this thumb, right in the tip of my thumb. That you can't get them out. They're in there, man. They're like goes over them, but I can still see black. You see that? Those little fuckers. Everything you touch, it's like it's right there. You can feel the sliver. Got one right there. But anyways, at least put on some kind of glove. What is that? Oh, I know what that is. Daddy's socks. Daddy's wet socks. Here. You gotta go? Come on. Go outside. Sorry. Forgot y'all are watching. There she is. Close that right up. Done with that. She'll be stinky for sure. I have a heater up though. You gotta keep them. I guess I'm gonna eat a protein bar. You wanna go outside, my love? Come on, girl. Good job. Come on, I'm with you. I'm with you. Stinky. A little stinky, I know. Well, I don't know what we're doing. Well, I do know what we're doing. I'm just not saying what I'm doing. A lot of my mornings, I just pretend I'm taking a straight. We never reveal what's really going on out here. You can bet your ass if I tell one of the neighbors something, it's the opposite of the truth. We no longer will be manipulated by Steve or Marvin or the other guy. Nobody. We tell people the opposite of the truth. Right there, dude. You know who you are. Bunch of retarded fucking kids. You clowns know who you are. This one's borderline too big. This one ain't even for that. It comes right there and see. I was wondering. So that means something's a little off with this new stove. Because here's the one they give you. Okay. How's that work? It don't. And here's my old stove. Same stove. Here's the old one. It don't even fit. So, like, it's either they made that too small to where these don't hold. This is too small, or that end is too big. But that don't seem logical, does it? You know what I mean? How is that going to be safety? And thank God I have the one from the other stove. I can do it tighter, and if you just set it there and then bring it down, it rests there perfect. Well, it's funny, you could set this on top of here and this won't get hot. This holds the heat. It's got the bar in the middle. Isn't that a great design? So the bar itself gets hot, but these coils will never get hot. It's pretty cool. Conduction. Well, peanut butter toast, some oatmeal. Today is going to be grocery day. Girl, love me, say you love me. What are you guys doing? What are you doing, YouTube? Anybody there, YouTube? Are you guys feeling YouTubular? Totally YouTubular? I'm feeling totally tubular. Are you guys feeling totally tubular? Oh my God, that's totally tubular. Does anybody remember that? You're so totally tubular. Like tubular? What the heck? Totally tubular. I might go for a snowmobile ride today. I don't know. Haven't even fired her up yet. I don't know why. I've never been a big snowmobile guy. It was funner when we were kids, I think. You know, just hate to say it, but drunk driving on them. You know, you don't care when you're young. Fuck, we used to get wasted and have demolition, like smash up derby on snowmobiles, like not trying to full-fledged frontal collisions, but we'd like kick each other off of them, and like we used to be crazy on snowmobiles. Drunk driving to the max. But I'm straight sober. It's been 2.5 years since I had a sip. 2 years for sure. 2 summers ago, in houses, I had a couple beers with one neighbor. And then about 2 years ago, my mom visited from Tennessee, and I had one sip of whiskey. Being sober is for people that have no control. I don't need to be sober. I just don't drink. I drink if I wanna, but I don't drink if I wanna. That's the difference. I don't have to say I'm sober and going through the 7 steps to not be drinking. I just decided I'm not drinking. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not sober. I might have a cocktail today if I want one, which I wouldn't, but my point is I can do it if I want it. You know what I mean? I don't worry about alcoholism like that. I broke that family chain years ago. I broke those chains years ago. I'm the generative gap in my family of alcoholics. For sure, I broke that chain. I broke all the chains in our family. Did I lose you guys? You alcoholics? Did I lose you guys? Aw. 5 divorces later, still sipping on that PBR. Might be time to dig deep, y'all. You know who you are. If it ain't working, it ain't working. Driving fast on a snowmobile is not going to make it work better. Burying your neighbor with snow ain't going to make it work better. Failure's failure. Failure isn't a recipe for success. That would mean failure plus failure equals failure. You want to incorporate some successful models into that plan. I don't care if it's spiritual, religious. I love me. The problem is you guys don't love you. That's the problem. I already know the 3 people, and none of them love themselves. That's the problem. Can't love somebody else if you don't love yourself, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, not just dude. Women, you can't love your husband if you don't love yourself. Got to learn how to love yourself. Can't project love if you don't have it in your heart. Unconditional love, bitches. You know what I mean? None of that manipulating crap. Hey, what's your name? Where do you work? Really? I already know you're not my neighbor. That's your first question? I'm more like, hey, I'm Chad. Don't bother asking. All right, talk to you later. That's the kind of neighbor we are. Hey, I'm Chad. Don't give a shit. You know, kind of like a cloud, you know, way up in the sky. And I was feeling something you wouldn't believe. But yeah, you don't want to care. I care about that painting that I'm working on. Look at the pixels on that. I did about 10 brush strokes on that 2 days ago. I'm supposed to be working on it, quote unquote, working on this one, but I'm kind of bored of that. I'm bored of all the big paintings that I have here. I have too many paintings in my van. They're everywhere, hundreds of paintings here. But I'm loving my little sketching, doodling stuff that I'm working on. I'm just passionate about it. It's fun. It's expressive. People love them. But anyways, let's keep moving. Hi. Cold. Coming in? Wow. That is cold. Not in the mood. Not in the mood alert. Oh, the alarm's going off. I'm not in the mood alarm. It just went off. You guys hear the alarm going off? Excuse me. Got the coffee hiccups. The old saying goes, I can't say the old saying because, you know, don't want to offend. Yeah. For real, doll. This is for real, doll. Let's see her. I'm just curious. Curious about it. Oh, yeah? Huh? Oh. Let's just put these both here and I just want to see if making adjustments with my new stove here. Normally that's how I do her. Cracked like that. Yeah, let me shut this off so you guys can see watch the glow. Yes, last night, well, I say last night, towards the evening, I went out back and got my 30-foot ladder out and cleaned all my stove pipes on the outside, my chimney, cleaned my fire attest system. It's a little cage that goes on top of the pipe. Took that off, took all that, got all the creosote buildup off of that, reinstalled that, took the bottom part out, cleaned all that out, took my pipes off. That was, obviously I did that because I put my stove in yesterday, but took all my pipes out, cleaned out my my gimbal type thing. I'm calling it a gimbal, but I forget the name of the actual thing that is. It's called it might be called a gimbal, to be honest, but it's where the pipe goes in through the wall. So you first cut your hole in the wall, you install that, and then that pipe is inside of that casing. That pipe is never exposed to anything. It's got that, it's got a double liner thing, and then it's the metal thing from the gimbal itself that fits in there like a unit. So you have like 3 layers of metal. That wall don't even get hot at all, to be honest. And a lot of people run the double pipe on the interior, but if you can't even feel the heat on those pipes, and a big factor of that is the heat that these generate. You want that to be a single wall pipe, in my opinion, because these generate massive heat. The minute you put those double line pipes in there, they're colder the touch. So there's no heat resonating. So that's a waste. That's a waste, in my opinion. I'm gonna do that here. Oh yeah, I gotta do stuff behind the scenes too. You gotta keep up separated. Yeah, clearly I remember picking on a boy. He seemed a harmless little boy. I'm just doing that so I'm not making noise at what I'm doing. I don't want to really do what I'm really doing on national television, so I'm just covering up the noise because I am the art of illusion out here. This is just the art of illusion out here. I'm doing the opposite of what I'm telling you. If you think I'm taking a left turn, you might want to go to the right. If you think I'm going straight, you might want to do a U-turn. If you think I'm black, you might want to look white. If you think I'm wrong, you might know that I'm right. Just the opposite of what y'all think we're doing. We've got you all pegged. First of all, other generations know all about you out here. You can't fool somebody with a third eye at all. You can't fool somebody smarter than you. You know what I mean? It's like you're trying to pull the wool over the guy that pulls the wool. I'm the sheep herder, so don't trip. The signs are up, the warnings are in place, the traps are set. Let's go. You already know that. All you got to do is cross that red line. Cross the red line and see where you'll be. Stand your ground in Michigan, bitches. Let's go. Signs are in place. The warnings are out there. Everybody's been verbally warned. Let's go. You know what we do? We're just like Floridians. We standers. We're stompers. You know, we're like the bull with that one leg stomping the ground. Got the horns in the air. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. Don't care if you have kids over there. Don't care if you're a family man. Don't care if you're 70 or 80. Don't care. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. We'll be in your driveway tomorrow morning. Guaranteed. You already know that. That's why you only can poke. That's all you can do is poke. We took the uphill on that one. We are the exploiters. We exploit you. We exploit you. You know what I mean? We are the exploiters, the exploitationers. We have been exploited. You feel me, y'all? I will exploit you. You will exploit me. I am the exploiter operator of my pocket calculator. You know what I mean? It's been exploited. I put it on social. It's out there. Like, they didn't call me Golden Boy for a reason growing up. Women they come, women they go. I know you read the message. I know you read the message. Well, we gotta do our next live stream. I gotta scoot on over to TikTok. I gotta post on my X. I gotta post on my Gram. I gotta post these product reviews. I have a lot to do. Probably cut it off at 3 hours here. Just get 3 hours. Probably got 20 hours of watch time today. Just off of the algorithm, you know what I mean? Trying to get paid, y'all. We're just trying to get paid. That's all we're doing. Talking about nothing, getting paid. Not a bad gig, huh? Not a bad gig at all. Like Tyler Stevens said, talk about something you sure understand. A month from the road, you're eating from my hand. I don't know if you get that, but I certainly get it. is it here? Already 7? Oh, okay, cool. Right on. I didn't know it's 7 already, or is that 6? 7, yeah. Cool, man.